Is this just proof, do you believe, that any sell-off doesn't really have legs at this point in time?
I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, listen, these prices go up and they can go down as well. And I mean, there's two ways to frame this, right? We could frame it as, listen, this is 50% off of its highs. And to a lot of people, that sounds like a scary story, but we could frame it completely differently and talk about how Bitcoin is up 100x or 1,000% from a year ago, right? So it's a volatile currency and it's going to go up, it's going to go down.
Okay, so where are we going from here in your view?
Sure. I mean, for one, Bitcoin's definitely not dead. So we've seen this story many times before, right? I mean, I think there's even a website called Bitcoin Obituaries that tracks the number of times that people have declared Bitcoin as dead. I mean, and overall, this pullback that we've seen so far is relatively mild, right? I mean, in 2014, we saw Bitcoin fall 80% from its highs, only to recover to fresh new highs over the past year, right? So I think that overall, what happened here is we had a lot of speculation and buildup with the launch of futures products and derivatives products in the US. This kind of spelled the institutionalization of Bitcoin, right? So a new flow of capital that could be moving in that could push prices higher. And so I think a lot of people moved into Bitcoin leading up to the launch of those futures. And then when they happened, I think a lot of people kind of sold the news. And in the meantime, institutions have not rushed into this market yet. Again, this is brand new market. These are brand new products for a brand new asset class. And so most of these large professional managers are going to take their time evaluating the products and the opportunity.
Yeah. Spencer, Bernie here in Hong Kong, clearly it's not a dead thing. I mean, even people that declared this Bitcoin thing dead are bogus, have apologized. I'm thinking Jamie Dimon, among others. I mean, there's just too many people out there mining this stuff. There's too many debates going on over how much electricity it takes. And, you know, we're still a ways off the 21 million tokens that we keep talking about. But what is Bitcoin, though? I mean, it's not a currency, right, per se, because you can't transact anything. It's moving up and down too quickly and too erratic. It's not a store of value, not for somebody who bought it at 16,000. What is Bitcoin? I mean, do we have to redefine the parameters now?
So I totally agree with you that it's not a currency, right? I think the cryptocurrency name is a misnomer to begin with. I'd say it's something closer to digital gold, which in a way can resemble a store of value. And I recognize your point that, listen, asset prices have fallen significantly, so it's not what a lot of people would consider to be a store of value. But the same thing can happen with regular gold as well. Granted, maybe it's not quite as volatile because it's, you know, gold has a 1,000-year track record. And Bitcoin's much earlier on, but I think that will evolve and develop over time.